Hey guys, it's JQ Crafty. I am here with a late layout share for April, and I am just getting a slow start into May. So, I'm going to quickly show you what I made in April that maybe you didn't see, maybe there were videos for, probably a combination. There were only 25 projects that I did. And I'm probably not going to get out the couple pages I did in my December daily. I'll just leave them in the book. And then after that, I'm going to show you the rest of the May I Scraplift You that I haven't showed. I posted my May I Scraplift You day 5 on late on day 6. So I will show you right after this day 3, 4, 6, and there should be one for 7, should be one for 8, and then hopefully continuing on. I'll either have clusters of them or daily videos. Yeah. I can't even explain. So yeah, let me just go through these layouts really quick, and then I'll show you those layouts and the corresponding May I Scraplift Yous that I did, or who I scraplifted. So this was Product Focus Friday, just this last one for April. Oh, I need to do my taping on the back of this. Used some October afternoon, dug deep down in the stash. It was super fun to play with. This I did for May I Scraplift You the first day. Scrapping one Scrappy Mom 71. And then also for the rainbow challenge that went along all April for Scraptastic inspiration. Super fun. I think she'll have all the layouts in the collage that she makes every year she does this. I think she'll have that up soon, so then you get to see like a collage of all the orange layouts, all the pink layouts, etc. It's pretty cool. And sorry, I'm taping this really quick before I forget. I have lots of layouts I gotta put away. I finally got some albums. Okay. I just wanted to get that taped so I didn't forget. That was 2019, I believe. So there's that one. This was for the orange. This was for Confessions of a Paper Addict. It was just posted beginning of May, but it was also for the blue challenge in that rainbow challenge. So that was fun. And I took inspiration from Cassie and Devra, all at Paper Issues. They had a really good Scraplift Sunday sketch, or Scraplift Sunday, that I kind of lifted from. This was for Off the Board, and for the purple layout I did for that rainbow challenge. Did some stamping in the background of as my title. I love the way this looks. Love it, love it. This was... I don't remember what I did this for. It was a sketch. Was this for Laura Whitaker, or was this for... Guys, I don't remember. I don't remember. I do have a video for it, though. It's a sketch of some kind. I can't remember which one I did it for, but tis a sketch. Yeah. This I did for it was a Laura Whitaker sketch, but I also did it for the mystery scrapper that Christy did over on her new page on Facebook. Happy Scrappy No Crappy, I think is what it is. And so we all had one photo that we scrapbooked, and we put that on, and then people had to guess whose layout was whose. So this was covered up, obviously. So there is that. And I think I shared that on another one. This was a Product Focus Friday, using a bunch of items from the Girls Papery. Good, I taped that one. This was a Tuesdays in the Attic. That one might have been a Tuesdays in the Attic as well. This was a Tuesdays in the Attic sketch, Dusty Attic Sketches, using a kit I kind of used last month. I feel like I had more layouts than this. because that is definitely not 25. And this was a scrap lift celebrating, I believe, Rebecca Moore. She had so many good layouts to scrap lift. Yeah, I have no idea where the rest of my layouts went, honestly. I may have created another pile. I'm not sure. But, oh yes, I did. I was gonna say, what the heck? I forgot. I started putting them in a bin so they weren't loose. So here, I have more. Ooh, I'm gonna talk to you about this one last. So maybe I'll make this a separate video. This one I did for the pink for the rainbow layout challenge at Scraptastic Inspiration. I forgot, I kind of reorganized. I did that. I was having like brain fart, or like, I haven't been very inspired lately. Like, not necessarily not inspired, but not motivated. My motivation is super low. And so I went and got some reorganization. I kind of reorganized some of my stuff on my shelf that I have over here. So I've been doing that instead. And you'd think it's like, I have all this awesome inspiration from me scrap lifting for May I Scraplift You, but man, I'm just, I don't know. Maybe it's because the weather's so nice, I just want to be outside. That might be it. This one I did for the yellow, and this was a new cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. Love it. It was a stitching cut file, and I just used just different yellows and oranges. So I just kind of would stitch until I ran out, and then I'd change to another color. So it just popped. So this was, yeah, for the Scraptastic Inspiration Rainbow Challenge. This was for yellow. I think this is my favorite one I made. Well, the pink one's pretty good too. This was, I believe, Dusty Attic Sketches, Tuesdays in the Attic. There's a video for that. Yeah, there should be. This was also a Tuesdays in the Attic, I believe. This was a Product Focus Friday. Using some good old sassafras and all these awesome wood veneer from Chadney. I love these flowers. I did not plan on using every single one of them on one layout, but I did, and I really like the way this turned out. I believe this, I was really into doing the corners. I think this was a Dusty Attic sketch as well, I believe. This one turned out pretty cute. This is also a pretty good one for the Rainbow Challenge at Scraptastic Inspiration. This was for green. I literally took every single one of my stencils and did some just texture paste in each square. So I stitched kind of a grid. It's a wonky grid. It's not perfect. And then I took a different stencil and put in the grid. And then I did like ombre spraying of some mists that I have, all the shimmers that I have. I believe celery, forget me not, and lucky clover, something like that. Forget me not, keep palm, and lucky clover. Four-leaf clover, not lucky clover. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. So that was that. This was for Product Focus Friday. This was very red, white, and blue. I don't remember what this one was called. It was the first one of the month, though, so you guys have to just go look that up. That was a good one. Let's get that stuck back down. I think I scrap lifted somebody. Maybe not. Maybe I did just do this one. I don't remember. This was for Dusty Attic Sketches, I believe. Yep. That's going to be the title page in my memory book about my mom. This was for Shannon Aller's Lucky Stash Bass challenge or class. This was the last layout I've done for that. I haven't done any more. I'm so behind. I really like her class, though. Like I said, I'm just like, blah, my brain just doesn't want to do anything. But this is fun. This is a cut file from Creative Cuts Club, I believe. And yeah, had lots of fun. I shimmer painted and then backed it with the shimmer paint, and I did the same kind of technique to the stars. This is like my favorite, I think, Confessions of a Paper Addict layout I've done in forever. using the camera's cut file. And I'm in love with this consortium paper pad that I got to use as like colored cardstock and just like base pages and framing pages. They're just so much fun. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. This was a Laura Whitaker sketch. It was like the first one I did with Sarah Scraps. I probably won't be doing them in May just because I'm trying to do May I Scraplift You, and clearly my motivation is very low, so I'm not getting anything done. I'm really sad that Christy had to push back her 30 days of sketches, but I totally understand why. And then secretly I'm kind of glad because I'm not gonna be able to get caught up to do it, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, she needs to focus on family, so that is super important. This was the one I posted really late of scraplifting or doing a technique that celebrating MK. I really liked her technique of cutting up the wood grain, so I did that. I gotta glue some of this down a little better. I'm gonna set that one aside to do that. This was a Product Focus Friday. I don't remember what collection this one was either. My brain is just not working, you guys. So go check those out on my playlist. I do have a playlist. This was scraplifting. I don't remember at the moment, but this was a scrap lift. I still have to journal on here, so I'm going to set that one aside as well. And then this was Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file, using all those beautiful rub-ons from 49th and Market. They're amazing. So yeah, so this is all of April. So I did okay. It still doesn't feel like 25 was that many compared to other months, but all right. And then I'm going to talk about this other one last because I'm going to promote myself a little bit. Sorry. It's going to take a bit. Woo! I forgot that I had started putting all my layouts in this bin because it should fit roughly 30. So if I get at least one done per day, it should fit them. All right, so this last layout that I'm going to talk about is one from my new challenge team or challenge page on Facebook. So it is called the Craft IQ Challenge, and we are going to do every month. This is actually starting for May on the 9th because with International Scrapbooking Day and all that, everybody's so busy. I clearly am busy because I haven't even got to do things that I just want to do. So I kind of pushed it off. So what's going to happen, I will have it linked down below. So on the 9th, make sure you go join the page. I will have the link down below. Make sure you answer the one question that's on there so I can approve you. But what it is it's kind of a twofold different challenge. So the page is called Elevate Your Craft IQ. And the whole point is I want people to be able to learn from each other and learn different techniques and not feel bad about it. I know sometimes people are like, well, I can't do that because they did that. No, the whole point is that we teach each other and we learn things from each other constantly. I'm learning new techniques by looking at other people and just asking them, oh, okay, how did you do that on your page? That looks amazing. And if they tell you, or if they're like, it was a happy accident, like it's fun. And then just to be playing and like really make your brain think of different ways to do things. So the whole premise of the challenge is, and there's only going to be one a month, so it's really low key. You don't have to share anywhere. We will have a hop at the end of the month. So this normally it's going to be like the 1st through the 7th is when you're going to get your pieces of your challenge, and the hop will always be on the 20th. May is different just because we're starting a little later because of International Scrapbooking Day. Okay, that's out of the way. So the challenge is for 7 days in a row, you will be given one layer. So you can either wait till all 7 layers are presented to you and then basically treat it like a recipe challenge, or you can scrapbook along as each layer is given, which is what I did. So the first thing we were given was, and I have a bunch of scrappy friends that are helping me out with this, so it's somebody different. That's the other thing. Somebody different is going to give the layer of that challenge a different day each month. So like it's not going to be the same people in a row. It's going to be a majority of the same people. But nobody's going to be doing the same layer. Nobody's going to be starting it off every time the same. We're going to be mixing up, changing our order, or just changing who goes first. So I was first for the first month. We did a trial run with just a few friends. And what we were given was a mood board, requirement of 2 pictures, and you need to use colored cardstock for the outside, right? So I went ahead and I started looking through my collections. I picked out what I wanted to use. I picked out my 2 photos, and I got some white cardstock down, and I matted it on colored cardstock because I knew that was going to happen, right? And then I actually decided to do some mixed media. The next day, someone came on and said, okay, you have to have 5 layers behind your photos and make sure you include a banner. So then I scrapbooked and I started tucking layers behind my photos. So the whole point of this is that if you scrap along, make sure you're not gluing everything down like right away. It's kind of one of those projects that for 7 days, it's just going to sit there and you're going to add to it. So that in itself is a challenge. Like for myself, that's a huge challenge to have the patience and to have like the hold back to just do little bits at a time. But I loved it. It was lots of fun and it made my brain think. And so I would tack things down too because I knew where I want. But then if someone gives you something, you're like, ooh, I'm going to change that up a little bit. And then you might have to change what you're going to do. So that is the whole idea. So the challenge is twofold. You can just wait until all 7 layers are given, 7 layers of your challenge are given, and treat it like a recipe challenge. Or you can challenge yourself a little bit more and scrap along as the layers are given. So those are the things. And so if you decide to record the process, awesome. You can hop along with us on Instagram or YouTube or Instagram if you wanted to show off your finished product and promote the group. But other than that, that is it. So if you guys have any questions about that, please let me know down below. But this is the layout I ended up creating. Yeah, we ended up having, colored cardstock background, florals. We needed a handmade element, handmade embellishment. So I made these florals. 5 layers, a banner. I made my banner out of washi tape. Some sort of sprinkles, enamel dots, nouveau, or splatters. I did that. I had done some mixed media, some distressed edges on your layout. And I feel like there was something else. Well, the 2 photos, colored cardstock, the mood board. I think that was it. We had one less layer just because from now on, so what we're going to do, if you play along, we will pick a random person for the next month, or 2 people for the next month, to present a layer for the challenge. So that's going to be fun too, because then we're going to bring in other people to add something, and your layer can be as detailed or vague as possible. Someone could actually, for example, say, in the beginning, you have to have a circle on your layout. You can have as many circles as you want. 1 circle doesn't matter as long as there is a circle element. If this were my layout, this would count. Or this is a half circle. So things like that, just ways to kind of spice up and give you a challenge to make you kind of think, especially if you're going to scrap along as you go. And then 2, if we're sharing our layouts in progress, you can see how other people's brains work and how other people are interpreting what they're supposed to be doing, which I love that. I love seeing how other people take the same information they're given and what comes out. It just shows you how different our brains are and how creativity changes, and then it might spark an inspiration in you. So that is the whole goal. So this is my shameless plug of promoting my challenge page, but that is what we're doing, my challenge group. So once again, I will have that link down below. It's called Elevate Your Craft IQ. It's the Craft IQ Challenge, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, I will leave this as a layout share for April and my shameless plug, and I will share my other Scraplift video layouts with you guys a different day. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see what I get done. But thanks again for watching, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye. All right, I lied again. I am the worst, you guys. So I had a process video all set for day 5. I've just been so behind that I decided I'm going to tack on 2 just layout shares of some of the Scraplift, May I Scraplift Yous I've done today, and then give you are up until today. I have other ones like in progress. They're just not done. And then I want to just kind of give you a heads up. I will have Product Focus Friday, which is also a May I Scraplift You, later today. It'll probably get posted more like tonight because it's not quite done. Mixed media is drying and I have to get to work. So I was just going to tack this on and get this posted at least. So you have the layout share, some of the stuff I said about having process videos posted late. Obviously, ignore that. That didn't happen. So now I'm just going to share with you my May I Scraplift You for day 3 and day 5. I will get day 4, 6, 7, and so on. I will get caught up. But I have been working on them because I picked out these scrap lifts and they're so inspirational and I'm needing some of that inspiration right now. I'm just feeling flat. So I really need it. So this was day 3 and that was April Tremblay. This is the layout. I want to show it to you. This is the layout I did. Oh, I don't want it to. But I loved that she has, I think, beautiful handwriting, I think is what it is. So she wrote things and she wrote things on her labels. I did not do that. So I scrap lifted this layout using my How to Kill a Kit with Style. So that is what I did. And I really liked the way it turned out. I had a lot of fun. I got out a lot of my LA Studio stamps and stamped a bunch of phrases in these labels that I also stamped with a stamp set. I'm not sure what it is, but it came with a die set. So I think it might be Concord and Ninth, or it might be, I don't think it's LA Studio, but I didn't die cut them. I just fussy cut them. And then I took this random kind of wonky circle stamp that I have. I kind of got a set for swatching. Also, don't remember who those are from. It's like a set like this. I think this might also be like Concord and Ninth or, because I bought a lot of Concord and Ninth there for a little while. I can't think. Somebody. But what I did is I took Rustic Wilderness, Fossilized Amber, Faded Jeans, Crackling Campfire, the new Salvaged Patina, and Abandoned Coral. And so I would ink it up and then spritz it and then just kind of smoosh it in a circle. And that's how I got that. And then I use those same colors to do one label each. And then since I'm doing my How to Kill a Kit style, I have some stickers from Pink Fresh Some Days. I have, I have the Paige Evans sticker book. I have the Color Study thickers. And so I just used those things in some of the papers from Brave and Bold and Reaching Out. It's the Best of Both Worlds kit from Chamel for May. And I just, did things. So I ripped paper, put this on, stamped a couple phrases in there, added some stickers, just did some layering. And this is inspiring me. This is giving me lots of joy, so I really like this. So I'll make sure to post this on Instagram too today, that I did scrap lift this one. And then I'll skip to day 5, because day 4 is partially cut and over there. It's not done. Day 5, we scrap lifted. And I'm going to go a little out of order for my Product Focus Friday today because I have one specifically I want to do with the Product Focus Friday I have. You'll see that later. This one was the Organized Crafter. And I really liked my stinking circle. Get out of there. I really liked this layout by her, the Organized Crafter. I liked the layers and just the mixed media. And I really, really, really liked it. So that is the one I did of her. And once again, I'll have it on Instagram if you want to take a look at that. I'll link that down below. But also used my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I just took some Abandoned Coral and Faded Jeans and did some packaging technique. Did more flowers and things because it's my niece. Layered up some papers, did some tearing, used some of the chipboard. Yeah, I like the way this turned out too. So I'm starting to get inspired, and I don't know why I've been feeling flat with that lately. I think it's just, you know, you do so much and then just, you need a break. So yeah, so that is the May I Scraplift You for day 3 and 5. I will have more coming, and I will have Product Focus Friday / May I Scraplift You posted later tonight. So make sure you tune in for that. But this is what I have so far. So thanks for watching, you guys. Again, sorry this was like super long and like disjointed and blah, but that's how my life is right now. So I appreciate all of you, and we'll see you later. And check you next time. Bye.